Alright, I hope everyone can hear me. If you see any audio, technical, or video issues, let us know, as this is only our second stream. We're still working on it. For anyone just joining us who doesn't know who we are a bunch of artists and awesome talented people coming together to form Twitch Pixel Studios, making our own animated series and animated ideas. We're going to be spending every Saturday working on these ideas, and you can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, or even on Twitch. And you can chat with us in either of them, or any of those, I should say, and we should be able to get back to you live with you. So feel free to ask any questions about the industry, about what we're working on, about our ideas, brainstorm with us, or just come in and say hi. Right now with me on stream is Natalie Harvey, my wonderful life mate. She is working on, what are we working on here? Some storyboards for Unicorn Dig. Then we have Michael Murphy, who is working on, what are you working on there? Mixes. Nice. And then we have Travis Fowler working on what looks like Rough and Tumble storyboards. Nice. You can check out more about us on our website, twitchpixel.com. You can follow us across all of our social platforms on Facebook, which is Twitch Pixel Studios, on Instagram, which is Twitch Pixel Studios, and on Twitter, which is Twitch Pixel Anim. Outside of that, we're gonna get started here on doing a bunch of artwork and hanging out and chatting the industry. So enjoy.
Woo!
Very good. Speaking of which, I don't even have anything open to work on right now.
Oh, we'll change that. Let's see. Let me find the link to the Twitter share.
Nice.
Stream.
I'm going to be working in Unreal Engine today. Probably next. Catch up on some stuff. A bunch of rewrites with Natalie last night on Unicorn Dig. Decided that.
Oh yeah, I heard you're doing first thing, right?
Yeah, we're actually getting the pilot pretty much ready to go now. I just need 2 scenes that I need to do in 3D and Unreal, so we can use that as our 3D environments for the TV show, and then we'll bring the characters in and composite them in with 2 movies.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah, I saw the 3D renderings that you had shared.
Yeah, in our Twitch, in our Discord
Really good.
channel, yeah.
Yeah.
They're coming along. We'll send those out to the people soon, I'm sure. But right now we're gonna get the scene done. But they'll see a bunch of this. We've decided that Flynn's office isn't going to be in an old abandoned police building in East 3. They're actually going to live out of an RV.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right?
A mobile headquarters.
It's got way more character.
Yes.
Do they live out of an RV?
He's got a little RV.
Space.
We were actually going to name it the Time and Extra Space model, and it was going to be bigger on the inside, but now I worry that Gospel would agree to it.
Oh no, no, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. I do like, yeah. I do like that that kind of a fresh spin though, because yeah, it's like with noir stuff, it's always like brick building and stuff. So it's kind of, so it's kind of, it sounds like a nice fresh take on that kind of detective agency thing.
And I was thinking of doing it so that when you enter it, even though it's bigger on the inside, it's not by much, but it's like a detective office on the inside. He's got like a detective desk and like the filing cabinets and his little bar in there, but it's inside their RV, so they can take it with them everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they like in a trailer park, or is it like will the change location? Sometimes?
Oh yeah, it's a full-on drivable RV, so they're gonna drive it around and take it places and
Like
stuff.
That's fun.
It's-
That way you can have a car chase with this head.
Yeah, exactly. It's their mobile operations center.
That's a great idea.
Start mid episode when you're like having an office meeting, and then be like, hold on a second, then you like roll down the window and you're like mid chase, like, are we losing?
Or like start an episode out nice and quiet, and you just see Flynn working on his hot plate, cooking up breakfast while Cornwall's driving.
Yeah.
And then it just cuts out to actually like this chase scene.
Oh yes, it is the second movement of Morzak's New World Symphony. Yes.
Wow.
That's it. Yes, that one.
And you know all about movements.
Yeah.
There we go. Unreal half open. Got all these stylized vehicles too. They're all kind of like stubby and fat and very cartoony. Got a whole set of them for our traffic, and then I got some traffic AI system I'm going to be working on, so that traffic's just always in the scene. You can make it more dense or populated with different cars and stuff.
Cool.
I'll be right back, guys.
Clean for warm up now, and that we're cooking. I'm going.
Potluck stream.
Olive oil. Start with the oil. You add your onion. Add all your. Throw all the ingredients in the pot, and there you go.
Has to ding.
You know, it's important you put a. That's why it's important you put a clock and a bell in whatever you're cooking. Whenever it starts going off, you know, it's time.
Whoa there.
I'm sure someone's probably already done it before. I just can't think of it, but like a complete nonsensical cooking show that makes absolutely
Doing
no
some
sense.
tests in the audio here, guys. So.
Sure.
Check, please.
Not check one. Well,
Maybe I should turn off all my Tesla coils out of my room.
I can hear you.
Maybe I'm found on board. I keep forgetting that it's different. Looking at all the stuff that we make in.
Yeah. Yeah, making some progress. Whew. Next panel. Alright, I am taking 5 from the audio from the stream for a minute. Gonna do a few checks. Be right back.
I'm gonna keep on doing stuff. Talking, drawing these hands. I forgot which fingers are supposed to be pointed this way. Yes. Yeah, I like this done. Right, right. Yep.
I mean, I can turn on, like, I'm going to go back and do the one thing that was working, not the last stream, but the stream test. So this is me trying that, and let's see if check un deux trois check blam check. Oh shit.
Okay, that worked, Mike.
Okay, perfect. It's the exact opposite of what. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that worked. That worked.
Okay, we'll go for it.
So Mike's live again now, so I'm gonna jump over to. Wait, hold on. I need a second headset here so I can jump between the two. Just one second. Okay, Natalie, you do some talking, please.
Alright, testing notes. How do I sound? Hoping pretty good.
Mhm.
Hopefully not too much traffic sounds, random white noise. We'll see.
Okay, so that works.
Good.
I'm gonna try and jump back in now. So I'll connect here. I think that is connected. Now I don't know if I'm hearing anything. Come on in there. That's right. No, now I'm not getting any audio from my mic. Turn that up a little. Okay, so I've turned all my mics up and all my inputs up. I don't know if that's going to make it any louder. Hopefully it does.
Hopefully.
Okay, that did work. So Nat, I'm going to come back out and make you a bit louder.
Okay.
Because that's the only shortcoming I think now is on your stream you're a bit quiet. So I will be right back, everybody.
I hate illustrators.
There's
sometimes.
headphones.
Just
Okay, guys. The advantage of working with Natalie is I get to walk right out. Oh, I can't tell which side of the screen I go off.
Oh.
This side, yeah.
Ooh, you getting them shoulder pads.
Should be able to turn you up a little.
Ooh,
I saw this
put the
really
temper bar.
cool way to like illustrate that it's metal.
Hmm.
Is like it's in the anime Claymore. I don't know if you ever saw it, but like if I
Which one?
go over to Claymore,
Nice
so if you go over to
properties.
Felix,
I know, yeah.
Okay.
it's that.
Oh wait.
I think I'll turn that down just a bit.
Ah.
We're gonna stop that stream and we'll come right back. That should fix you up. Okay.
Alright, back in the saddle again.
Okay, I think I've got it all sorted.
Haha, you do? That makes one of us. Bibbidi blah 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 blah. Bibbidi blee. Bibbidi blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Great, now my mic's quiet again. What the hell?
the software mixer you're using? I'm just trying to truncate like the amount of sound.
Truncate. Good word.
Ooh, that you're throwing the big words out tonight.
There we go. So now I should be able to move my mic up here, and we should all be able to hear each other.
Woo.
Haha! In a perfect world, where everything works as intended, industry joke.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through those technical issues. We are back, kind of. Continuing where we left off.
Yeah.
All right, Nat, you can actually turn yourself down a bit.
Oh,
Just do it in OBS.
too loud.
Oh, sorry.
Too much to
Actually, you're
handle.
too. No, actually, sorry. You're fine in the stream. That's in your in Discord for me. I should be able to turn her down on my end, though, right?
I tried turning Mike down earlier because he was being super loud and it didn't work for me. So let me know if you figure it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of Discord's real loud. Okay, I'm just gonna turn down my headphone audio, Nat. So whatever you're hearing in your headphones, just turn that down. It shouldn't affect your desktop output.
Yeah, it's still early.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys.
Technical difficulties of getting them all worked out though.
Audio is the worst when it comes to streaming.
Yeah.
The worst.
The
It's always
worst.
funny, yeah, how big of a deal or how big a difference good and bad audio on anything makes.
Yeah, right? Make something seem completely amateur even though it's pro.
Yeah.
Visuals be damned.
Yeah, but say you can do
Ooh.
some really shoddy visuals as long as you have good audio.
Yeah. I love the ring you're working on there, Travis. That's
That
badass.
makes, it's the amount of reuse I can use with this stuff is great, just because it's like, you know, a good master shot to keep cutting back.
Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, you can redecorate it anytime you're in a different country or a different fight or whatever. One thing you want to be as an animator is definitely thrifty. Economic. Yes, exactly.
Economical as I can be.
You working on there, Mike? Oh, you're still working on him? Nice.
Yeah, now that all the audio is working, so it's like you were talking about getting the shoulder pads to look metally, is because they got that nice chrome shading.
Yeah. It was a really simple way to like to do it too, without like a lot of different shades of gray.
Oh yeah, as long as you got like those hard shadows or like a hard highlight, like you get that good metal feel.
Yeah. I used to overthink it, and then I made it just look bad.
So let's go here. Super duper duper wide shot.
Oh, hey, Mike. You were talking about getting some music on the stream, and I think our viewers would probably appreciate that. What do you suggest for that?
Well, there's a lot of royalty-free jams, but you can also, let's see here. What do we want? What kind of stuff do we want on stream here?
I think
Polka.
just as long as Polka. Weird Al.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. Please God, no. I guess one of us could just stream it through our OBS, yeah?
Yeah. But if you want audio on VODs, probably royalty-free.
Yeah, we definitely
Yeah.
should do royalty-free.
And cruelty free.
Well,
Some cruelty.
we gotta keep
cruelty-free
something
music.
spicy about stream, right?
Dolphin safe music.
Many dolphins were murdered in the making of this album. It's like Metal Echo the Dolphin soundtrack.
Man, Echo the Dolphin. I miss those
The
games.
throwback.
Imagine that, but yeah, like all blood and metal and.
Yeah.
An alien. Oh wait, no, that was in the
Yeah.
game. Why? Who knows? Those who are like, there's aliens in Echo the Dolphin? Yeah, dude, did you ever beat it? No.
All right. Wow. What we got going here?
These are too small. Too small.
Too small. Scale. I freaking hate scale. Scale is difficult on Unicorn Dick too because all our characters are really kind of stubby and adorable. So I've got to figure out how they fit with the world and the vehicles and stuff.
Yeah, and I don't have a
Ooh,
banana
yeah.
on here, so it's tough.
Yeah, it gets hard. I know, particularly if you have characters who are just extremely different sizes next to each other,
Yeah.
or just like it's like, or you have characters who seem good when you look at them by themselves, but then you put them next to each other. Like I always felt that way with BoJack Horseman when like Diane and Todd were talking to each other, and Todd's head's like 4 times as big as Diane's for some reason.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even thought of that.
It's like it they look weird when they stand next to each other.
Yeah. Notice that a few times too.
BoJack.
Granted,
though.
I guess like everyone's very different looking in that show, kind of. So
Yeah. They face the same issue we face with a lot of the ideas that we've had before. Because when you anthropomorphize things or you personify like objects to be characters and stuff, you got to figure out, okay, well then how would this look at the size of a person? And a lot of time it looks pretty dumb. Right. Assets here. I've got to download and unzip.
I know one thing I was thinking also about scale and stuff that always kind of I often think about the One Piece characters a lot of times.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
after the time skip, like one of the characters in the crew is like a reindeer who's like 2 or 3 feet tall, and then there's a cyborg who's like 15 feet tall. And when they're talking to each other, I'm like, how do you even get a camera around these two? Like, how do you get them in the same
Wides.
shot and not have
Ultra
them
wides.
super duper wide? And yeah, just like in the manga particularly, I'm just like looking at squiggles, and I'm like, what am I looking at? These weird shapes.
Yeah, scale is an interesting topic, and like especially when it comes to, I know a lot of people tend to build their backgrounds and then try and animate within them, but I always run into scaling issues when I do it that way. I tend to try and keep everything to like make sure I get my characters and how they're gonna look and how they're gonna be positioned and blocked out first in a like very rough scene, and then I can base my background off that. You know. But we're doing things a little differently when it comes to Unicorn Dick because we're trying to use Unreal Engine. So we want to try and get the assets all kind of working together in one unified system, which is not as easy as you think.
Why are you trying to use Unreal Engine, Jeff?
Because of real time, motherfuckers!
It's the real-time render.
That's right.
Sounds like the announcer from Temple. What is the Nickelodeon show? Legend of the Hidden Temple. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
little
yeah.
the prize like guy.
You want a trip to South Carolina?
If you survive this and don't have hard physical pain afterwards that haunts you your entire adult life, you'll be able to enjoy a vacation.
All those kids starved by the temple guards chasing them through the temple. Those temple guards are scary, jumping out of the walls.
They'll never trust a haunted house ever. You want to go to the haunted house, Jimmy? No.
I never trust giant talking Olmec heads.
I trusted them for too long.
What heads?
in the game show, one of the hosts was a giant Olmec head
Olmec.
that would talk and be like, "You must go find the lost treasure of," like, I don't know, something.
Some made-up name.
Well, it'd be like Charlemagne's lost boots is hidden in this ancient Amazonian temple for some reason.
Because fuck actual history.
It was it was a weird cherry picking of like, yes, this person existed, and they probably did have this thing. Go get it.
I like that better. Just go get it.
Explorers needed shoes. Find the shoes.
Ooh, they should do a Dan Brown version of Legends of the Hidden Temple. Where it's like, yeah, we've figured out that the ancient Romans had this secret covenant, and it's based on real things, but alter a few things.
No, finish the bit. Finish the bit.
Okay. You have to find.
The audience demands sacrifice, and it's your career.
We need to get closure on this bit. If you can't find Leonardo da Vinci's old paintbrush, which has a secret cryptogram on it, which will lead you to Jesus's old hairbrush, that we can sell to the Smithsonian.
Jesus's old hairbrush. Yeah. The classic.
You must find the comb of Christ.
The comb of Christ.
Lord.
So we have Eric Arg on the chat, unsurprisingly.
Yarr.
Unsurprisingly, moister.
Yes, we must draw more.
Continue. You draw faster, harder, moister. I should probably post that just to Facebook where he is, but you know, I'll post it everywhere so people are like, why did he just laugh for no reason?
Ha 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 ha! Why?
Why? Alright, I gotta break this editable poly apart.
Man.
Fun times.
I'm drawing Tumblr with his legs straight, and I'm like, who is this guy? He's always got his legs bent. He looks like when he's not. He's slouched. I'm getting to think of pipe dreams of like fun potential episode ideas of things. I guess my things, but I know like one episode of Rough and Tumble I always think would be a lot of fun is if they had a lot of canned animal facts that they kept having to like say every like couple minutes.
Oh my god.
Where they just look at the camera and have to say animal facts and like work them into the episode.
That could be funny.
Yeah.
They just like awkwardly stare at the fourth wall as they do it.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Wayne's World sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a thing where like Rita the Hedgehog is drinking coffee, and they're like, "Oh, you're sure drinking a lot of coffee." It's like, yes, hedgehogs are nocturnal, and they are typically active at night. So it takes a lot of effort for me to be awake during the day.
Oh my god, can you just make their eyes scroll like they're reading a prompt?
Yeah, that'd be great. Like have a disclaimer at the beginning of the episode being like, we were like sponsored by the animal thing or something like that. We have to say animal thing.
Yes, hedgehogs are nocturnal, and
Yes.
So thus, I need a lot of coffee to stay awake during the day.
Or the facts are absolutely 100% inaccurate.
That was
That could be interesting where it's like, yeah.
Hedgehogs drink coffee every day.
Oh no, oh no. Ooh, I imagine they'd be running on the wall. That's how Sonic, I guess, exists.
Gotta go fast! Gotta go fast! Espresso too fast!
We watched the Sonic movie. It was okay. It was fully
Yeah,
mediocre.
It was very acceptable.
Fantastically mediocre. Got it.
Fantastically mediocre. That's the best way to put it.
I do feel
They tried.
like I feel like the very ending of the movie is where I wanted the movie to start.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, why didn't you lead with this? This would have been a great, like, inciting incident.
I can totally agree with that.
I think I did read somewhere that the Brazilian three-banded, or five-banded, the Brazilian and armadillo that Tumble is based off of. I think I read that they can they can hold their breath for like 7 minutes or something.
wow.
Or something. Which now that I say that out loud, I'm like, wait, did somebody test this? By like.
How did you find out?
Yeah, I'm like, wait, how did they figure this out? I think I read somewhere that they can hold their breath for a very long time. Which I guess makes sense if you have to cross a river, I guess.
Reminds me of a character me and Nat made for Unicorn Dick. It's basically because Flynn talks like an idiot. He's gonna have this fruit bat character that's basically Batman who talks like this too, and they're always combating each other who can talk more gravelier and more manly, you know. But then we went and researched what this fruit bat was actually called and everything, and it turns out because they're blind, they can't see their food. So they use echolocation to determine where the tree with the fruit is on it, and then they just literally lob their bodies at it until they smash into it.
Raw! Oh my god.
And so that was going to be his like superpower. He sees a villain, he just flies full force, smashing into him. That's his whole move.
Oh, that's cool.
It was pretty hilarious to watch these things. Like,
I mean, when he gets
flying.
angry at Dick, he just like, raw! Just like fucking misses him.
Yeah, exactly.
Hits the wall.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I was gonna voice them both, but do different gravelly voices. Like Flynn's always talking like this, and this guy can always be like this. You know, like trying to be more gravelly than you. Oh, Batman.
Let's see, and so they're both detectives, right? Or the Bat's the detective as well?
He'd be like a mock Batman detective, yeah, because he's a fruit
Okay.
bat character.
Because I also like the idea of having a detective who's incredibly nearsighted. I'd be like, if only there was a clue around here, and there's like a knife.
Are you looking for clues? No, I'm just making my way around.
No signs of a struggle. Just like broken tables
Stuff
and chairs
everywhere. I'm gonna break this whole model apart before I can texture it. Slow, arduous process.
Ooh, I should actually probably share the stream on Facebook. Avoided it. But now that we're all up and good, I'll do it.
You avoided it?
Well,
I was
I'm
supposed to
waiting
be
for
a
us to
team
get
player,
everything figured out.
Travis.
Gotta get all wait till we're all warmed up. Let's
Get all
see.
that tech shit dealt with.
Share now. Wait, I'm always bad with technology. Share now, friends would be acceptable. Or should I just do share dot dot
Ooh.
Digital artist who's bad with technology.
dot? It's a wonderful irony that I write. Don't ask me how this Cintiq works. I just wave my hand across it.
I mean, half the time they don't.
Yeah.
2 monitors? Screw you! No one needs 2 monitors since 1995. We won't bother making drivers that work with 2 monitors.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Well, yeah. When I first got things set up on my new PC with 2 monitors and Cintiq, it took me some figuring.
The Cintiq's like, no, there is only 1 monitor. Me.
Oh, that's cute. He likes to display things too.
But can he have interface?
Like an animation of just like the how Cintiqs talk to other monitors. Like, you're simple, aren't you?
No touch interface.
It is kind of weird though, as far as like, this pen doesn't have a battery in it, but it somehow knows. I don't know how it works without a battery.
It's capacitive. It's like your finger on a phone. You know,
Oh, okay. Okay.
using your own body's electromagnetic field. I think. I could be wrong about how the Cintiq phone specifically work, but I think that's how it would work. Of course, if that's how it would work, it would actually work on your phone when you use it, which it does not. So maybe I'm just talking on the lines.
Maybe maybe there's something in there that is. There's something in here that the Cintiq recognizes, I guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my hand would like I don't know, be drawing lines.
They're
as I'm
they're
typing
just
it.
wizards. They're just
There's
wizards.
some, yeah, it's magic. There's a magical crystal. In
Obviously.
There's a little gnome inside, and he's like, "Hey, we got another line coming up."
He's drawing another line! I said he's drawing another line!
Okay, just a second. Let me get the line side of the box.
Always, you're just so slow. He's just gonna draw lines. You don't need to sit back on the couch after every line.
Is it a red line or a black? What color is the line?
It's white. He forgot to swatch it.
It's not powdery, is it? If it's a white powdery line, he's gonna have to sit down after doing it.
Oh God.
That's how Cintiqs work.
That's how Cintiqs work. Yes. A bunch of cocaine and a bunch of gnomes.
So many gnomes.
On cocaine.
People wonder where all the magical creatures are. They're inside.
Well, they crushed him up.
Gnome.
We do not endorse the use of cocaine.
Just fairy dust.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me. I used to have
Cocaine?
in my family. Where my stash is.
When you really need to get your animations done.
In my family house, we used to have old, like, I guess it was like a science and technology book for kids, I guess, or something. But it was made in like the 70s. And I remember it explaining electricity, and the model they used were these tiny little, as electrons, these fuzzy-headed little, like, weird creatures running through the wires. And I'm like, yes, we got a bunch of Fraggles in our wires, scuttling about, and that's how electricity works.
My teacher taught me this.
Yes. Look, people should read books more. Ah, yes, these strange fuzzy creatures in my all my appliances. Thanks, books.
What the fuck? Oh.
Headlights. With so many bits of animation.
My Bluetooth keyboard just stopped working, so give me a second while I plug it in.
Oh, you haven't charged it in a while, I guess, eh?
Yeah, it's been a little while.
I mean, it's lasted a long frickin' time, so gotta say, those ASIO keyboards.
Right.
So good. As long as I have the cord. Where's the cord?
These keyboards brought to you the ASIO Corp. ASIOcorp.com. Try blah blah and get a discount. That just looks so derpy.
Look at the little claw feet. I see.
Them gargoyle feats. But the perspective on it is a little derpy.
Yeah, I think it can be tricky sometimes. One thing about anatomy that I always forget when I'm drawing legs and feet is that, like, the foot has to point you can't have your feet point where your knees aren't pointed,
Yes.
which I often forget when I'm drawing.
I often just forget that in real life, but
Yeah, my feet just twist around my ankles. They spin around like some kind of action figure.
I saw
Oh,
somebody's
shit.
foot twist around once. Not
Yeah.
pretty.
Oh, that was brutal.
Ugh.
Yeah, we talked about in the parking lot at the
Yes,
on the
I'll
bike.
never forget.
So a buddy, yeah, this is a pretty funny story. A buddy of ours who lived next door to us at the time, he had bought one of those big chopper bikes. He's like, yeah, this is so sweet. You know, you sit really low and the handlebars are really wide like a chopper, like a motorcycle, but they're like a bicycle.
Yeah.
But it was brand new, and so we all went to the area to skate, and like I was on my skateboard, he was on his bike and everything. We're running around this big open parking lot near our house. But he didn't know that if you turn too sharp on them, the back end will raise right off and you'll fly forward over your handlebars. Well, he did that and he started flying forward, but instead of like falling forward, he leaned back and put his foot down first, but all the weight of the bike and him went on his foot, and we all watched it just
no.
crumble. And we hear this squidge, and he's like, no, I'm fine, I can stand up on it. And he gets up and just crumbles to the ground. We're like, well, shit.
Yikes.
I'm
It
fine.
was brutal.
No, honey.
No fun. So the moral of the story is those chopper bikes are fucking dangerous.
Sounds like it. I am so not reckless at all. Whenever I get on a bicycle and like I have to make a turn, I'm like, let me just get to like a barely moving at all.
Let me stop here.
Let me stop and turn my bike and then move again.
I only go
Going
straight
downhill.
lines.
Let's just keep the brakes on.
I see what's going on. So,
Do
we need to go to polygons.
Goodbye, old Martin.
Old Martin?
Yeah, this character's name.
Ah.
Goodbye, Martin. Hello, Martin. Do the old turnaround trick. Oh. Try again. Control.
Camper. SML_Windows.
Aha.
My stream's gonna be so boring. It's just me cutting apart a model. No, that's what you guys are here for. You're supposed to do the entertaining things.
What?
Oh, I should have
Dance,
my
monkeys,
unicycle.
dance!
My unicycle. While I work on storyboards while unicycling.
You do it too.
If anybody can do it, you can, Travis.
Maybe.
I believe.
I feel like I know like some old schoolers have like and new schoolers some people use like they sit on the yoga balls while they
Yeah.
do stuff.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
just
do
like
that.
I would I hurt my back from sitting on the yoga ball for so long, and then yeah, I'd just be falling over constantly.
Wait. Isn't sitting on the yoga thing supposed to not hurt your back? That's why it's better for you?
Well, I think it's one of those things where like after you get used to it,
Oh, you gotta build your core,
good.
that's right.
it's kind
Yeah.
of like sitting with good posture for me. It hurts my back after a while, which always seems counterintuitive.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it. I tried for a while, but couldn't do it.
Yeah. That's why I have terrible, like a quick back, or I don't know, I slouch.
Mr. Burns!
Excellent.
What are you doing?
It's getting awkward!
Nope, dang it. Snap to the right line. Okay. Yay. Yay.
Oh, nubbins in there selected.
Aha!
selection. Aha! Defeated.
What about defeat?
I am defeating these objects from trying to defeat me.
Ah.
It's a never-ending struggle with 3D work.
It's never-ending struggle. No, it's not the same. La 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 la.
I almost did it.
There's
I
the gritty.
almost.
There's the gritty reboot I need.
Is it though?
And then I think I was talking about Neverending Story last week.
You guys made
Yeah,
funny enough
it was
of your
depression
trade
and
or
Falcor.
Yeah, that's right.
Or Artax, I mean.
Yeah. I was like, oh, a gritty reboot of Neverending Story, and then I'm like, it already is gritty.
Yeah.
Doesn't need anymore.
Oh god. Keyboard don't fall. Thank you. No.
Yes. Don't you know computers tell you how to do work? How bizarre. How bizarre. Oh, just dated ourselves again. Big shiny tunes, bro.
I date myself.
I date myself too. I'm pretty
I was
rad.
waiting for something like that.
All right. These will be reflectors. It will be orange reflectors. Reflectors in the house. Which doesn't make any sense because there's not as much light in there reflecting. What an interesting concept.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, what if I did put reflecting lines down my hallway? It wouldn't need to, like, have lights on in my house, I guess.
They'd have to be like
Fewer.
self-lit though, so they're not really reflectors anymore. They're just lights.
Yeah, just some faint LEDs.
Yeah. All right. What am I gonna make black plastic? That could be black plastic as well. Okie dokie. To what?
Melon Choke. A name for a new band.
Yeah, we are Melon Choke. We're here to sing country music for you. Will be all my black plastic. Camper underscore black plastic. No, select item. All right, plastic panels are all that's left.
Ooh, is that? I'm looking at what Natalie's working on. So is that the unicorn dick there?
No, she hasn't
Or is
gotten
it
it
a-
yet.
Not yet. Close. This is a donkey, this little guy here.
Oh.
And that's the unicorn knight getting donkey kicked in the face.
Oh.
Yeah, that's so there's like this evil unicorn knight that is in a big battle with the pocket watch guy.
Ooh.
And that's it's kind of like an epilogue which sets up the story before you meet Unicorn Dick in the future and where he's at now, you know.
Ah, interesting.
Interesting. Not to give too much away. Ooh.
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife, that's a semi-automatic. That's why we always bring knives to gunfights. when you have a knife. I feel like these are supposed to be rear lights, but plastic backing, so I guess I'll make one. No, don't select my loop. Idiots. And by idiots I mean software, and by software I mean me. But I do have a lot of wear and tear. Well, it's a hard knock life for us. I am terrible at feet. So bad.
Feet are tricky.
Those are easy to draw. Well, feet are weird.
Yeah,
Actually, feet are easier to draw, I find, if the toes are showing. But if it's just like a sock, it's harder to get the shape right.
I saw a tutorial once that I think helped me out a lot about
Yeah?
like breaking down the foot into 3 parts.
Oh, okay.
Like a
So
cylinder.
like the main
kind of
middle
for the
arch and then the
heel.
heel and then the front?
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole ball chunk of the foot, and then like a cylindrical heel, and then this kind of triangular connector bridge part.
I see, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I'm waiting for the stream to catch up, but I think that's just hearing it. That sounds like the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's a PlayStation controller. You just need the X. Feet made by Sony.
I got the shitty Toshiba ones.
Well, it's 1 o'clock. Shall we take 10?
Oh, look at that! First break. Okay, ladies and
Sounds
gentlemen,
good.
we will be back in a few minutes. We just taking a quick break so I don't kill my artists here and they don't dehydrate and all that other stuff. I gotta crack the whip behind the scenes so you guys don't see that. But we shall return momentarily. We will be back in about 10 minutes. Alright, guys. Thank you very much.
Yahoo!
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are live again, just took a break. And for those of you who don't know what we're doing, we are Twitch Pixel Studios, a group of talented artists who've worked around the industry, coming together to make our own animated shows. I am here with Natalie Harvey, my life mate, who is an amazing artist and character designer. I am also here with Travis Fowler, who's been doing his own comic, his own animation. He's worked in the industry for years. And we're also here with Mike Murphy, working on his own ideas for his own animated series too. So feel free to jump on our chats, say hi to us. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch all at the same time. Or you can even watch us on twitchpixel.com.
There he is.
And jump back into work. There's Mike. Is it? Hello. He returns. Alright. So many pieces. Little tiny pieces. You guys have any of you worked in 3D before, or are you all 2D?
I know a thing or two about 3D, but I've never really been much with it.
Deep into it, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like you were teaching yourself Maya for a while there, but you're like, meh, I like 2D.
Yeah.
Although I highly suggest if you want to get into environments, especially, get good at basic 2D or 3D, because if you can block out a scene and get all the perspective without needing to use perspective lines, does it speed stuff up?
Let's see, Mike. And then you said one of the characters. Wait, which one is the shifter? Is it the glasses boy or the big boy? Okay. I forget. Do their clothes change with them or? Oh, okay. So it was one of those weird questions with things like druids and stuff, where it's like, I know the druids, their clothes typically change with them, and all their items disappear into them. But it could be a weird thing of like, I turn into a mouse, and then you're just like inside your armor. It's a mouse. Whoops. You're holding up a boulder. A mouse. Whoops. Smack.
No, not a fan.
You're not a fan? Or what? This guy here?
He's just that version of him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
At first I was like, give him boots. Oh wait, the other guy got boots. What kind of feet does a big tough guy have?
I like the feet. I think they work.
Yeah, they're very, I like them gargoyle feet.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cool.
trying to draw these chameleons on their backs, and like they have very like kind of long alien heads in this style, and I'm like, is their head gonna the back of their head gonna squish and be on their backs? It's one of those football head sleeping kind of things. Like, look at this. They can be squished. Just never have him sleep on his side. They
Doing
lost
head
the wrestling
turns.
match. Their heads can be a little squished.
Doing head turns for here, Arnold must have sucked.
Yeah, I wonder if we ever saw him like that.
Oh, I wouldn't think about that. I guess they never did like a profile view walk, or if they did, his head was 12 3/4 towards the camera. I don't know. That's all it would be, like a pipe or something. Alright. Save this as...
Lean into the squish actually. Really flattened to have the cheeks kind of like got squished. Chameleons having that, or these chameleons having that. Well, the other guy properly. Way too tall on this shot.
Oh, that's in the heat of the action now.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, such a weird angle getting him to kick the other guy from behind in the head so he can fall
Don't
forward
get-
on the sword.
Donkey kick!
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess, eh? Well, you could exaggerate his body a little and stretch it a bit further than it normally could go. Get that extra
Yeah.
oomph, right?
Is it the reach that you're worried about, or just the angle?
well, the angle, I guess. I know it's just a thumbnail, but I don't know. This really.
It's like, yeah, it has a good sense of motion from the way it is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then why don't you do a frame, the next frame, do a close cut in of the head being hit by the
Yes, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do that Jackie Chan editing,
feet.
where it's like hit, close up hit, and then like knock back.
Yeah,
That's probably going to be your best bet.
totally. Yeah, I think that's what I had planned.
Nice.
Good, good, good.
Alright, so that's that Winnebago cut apart. Now I can jump back over to Unreal. Get this traffic crap out of my way. I'd say one of my favorite things about working in Unreal as a 3D application is that its controls are that of a first-person shooter. So when you're using it, you feel like you're just using your first-person shooter controls.
Nice.
Slight ease. No, I suck at shooters. Actually, to be fair, I suck at online shooters because I don't like online games because I'm not a competitive person. I'm a collaborative person. Thus, this stream.
Who will win this week's competition?
Who will win this week's collaboration? You've been voted off your own stream, Jeff.
Oh no.
I thought you guys liked me.
You should have got that magical tiki item that prevents you from being kicked off.
Wait, is that how it works? Because I have no idea.
I don't know. I think I've heard people talk about Survivor. I think that's a thing online.
No, I think this sounds like something you know, like you legitimately first-hand experience.
Just to watch season 7. I was on there.
It's still going, isn't it?
I think so.
Jeez.
Or maybe. Googling.
How do you do like an intense googling scene, really? You know?
Just to add lots of shaky cams.
I only got 2 words out before I couldn't type anymore.
Your landline's just glowing and it's on fire for some reason. Yeah, season 40. Gracious.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wait, but are they doing like 2 seasons a year? Time is a flat circle.
Janet. Good old canned damn it. I know when I'm surviving an apocalypse, I only eat canned damn it. Canned damn it brand dog food. Okay. Giving me shit. Vehicles somewhere useful and out of my way, but look like they're a part of the scene, so I'm filling out parking lots. Oh wait, is that an ambulance? I think that's an ambulance. I can go to the hospital. Ambulance.
Wham-lance.
Delivery truck. Wambulance. I should probably keep them all together. Oh wait, but is the hospital literally across the street? Yes it is! I guess that technically works for looking in the mirror, because your face is your own photography.
Behold this map of my face. Ooh.
Oh, it's the gurney! Okay. Gurney.
Sigourney Weaver?
Sigourney Weaver! So I gotta wonder, who decided to make a Gollum game? And the only reason I say that you kind of sounded like Gollum. I don't know, like, it looks pretty, and but I just don't know the appeal.
What are they making, a Gollum game?
Yeah!
Huh.
It's like a next gen game too.
Do you spend like 600 years just in a cave doing nothing?
Hopefully.
I mean, it's still less
Oh, yes.
grindy than Final Fantasy. Am I right?
Yeah. But let's all be clear: the fishing simulator is top notch. It's just him grabbing fish over and over again.
That's right. Gotta play the shit out of that game.
Gollum fishing for the N64.
Instead of Gollum fishing, Gollum fishing.
Oh yes, there we go.
Ah, that's good.
I like it. Last week on Gollum fishing.
Nice.
This week we're using a jump to fly fish.
Wait,
Good job.
is fly fishing for him just jumping off of like a ledge into a fish where he has to fly?
Gollum, stop it! No, I didn't have a copy of that.
It's like the next generation. It's like the sixth generation. It's like golf goes dwarf on golf, but like with Gollum. all those dwarf videos.
Am I
Wait,
missing something?
The Lord of the Rings. Dwarf. Wait a minute. There's some through line here with this joke.
A little silhouette of a man. I will not do the fandango, thank you very much. No, I've heard of that. You can get it for flights and stuff too, right?
Mm.
I have not watched commercials in years. Last commercials I watched were for Panda Cheese, and that's because they're hilarious and on YouTube. And if you haven't watched them, go watch them.
Yeah, they're pretty funny. Not what you'd expect.
At all.
Panda cheese.
Nope. You'll get just. You
Oh,
definitely get
expectations.
pandas. Alright, all those cars out of my way. Back to the main shot. Grab this. Let's append that. In reverse. Let's see that in instant replay.
That's the sound of that sound backwards.
Sounded more like someone drinking out of a bottle. Glug, 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 glug.
Look, now let's watch that in reverse. Sort of like those videos of Guy Fieri eating backwards. It's terrifying. It's a thing someone says, you know what needs to exist? This video of Guy Fieri eating backwards.
As well as a Gollum game. Same guy.
Oh yes. Oh, there we go. That makes sense.
Oh, come back to me. And for the kids, that's a very old song. For the adults, sorry for insulting you. Yeah, you went all out there. Just giving her.
Whoa.
Oh, I gotta do something about these windows. I do not like them. I do not like them one bit. Sam, I am. You have no idea who I am. I am Paul. I am Eve. I am the walrus.
I have no idea.
Cuckoo Cuckoo.
Flip this canvas on there. It's gonna look so bad. I don't know anything about it. I always hate that when you have a good drawing and then you flip the canvas and it's like, whoops, this is all wrong. This is all terrible. It doesn't even look like the same thing anymore.
Doesn't even look remotely good. Right, the facades. That's what I'm looking for. Facades folder. There we go. Massive window light facade.
Oh, Indra commented on Facebook.
Oh, Indra!
Same,
Indra.
same.
Yeah, it is. Hey!
Yay! Hello.
Aww. Old times.
Yay!
It's crazy because it's all three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
For people who don't know, we used to live in Indra's house.
That's right.
Yep. The best landlords
and I-
ever.
And I spelled her name wrong in chat. Inra. No D for you. You don't get a D. You have had too many children. No more D for you. Yep. Aw, I miss you guys too.
Yeah.
Give Dan a big hug for me.
Yeah, it was such a
a
nice
butt
time getting to having us all live together.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Mhm.
Out in Kelowna. Beautiful British Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Canada's desert.
Not to be confused with Canada's dessert.
Yeah, what would that be?
The Nanaimo bar?
Maple donut.
Maple donut,
Maybe.
maybe.
Oh yes. I
Just
do miss
Tim
going to Tim
Hortons.
Hortons.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the essential services out here. So the one across the street from us, which is open pretty much 24/7, is always open. It's
Hmm.
great. Beautiful 23 degrees up there. It's actually beautiful here too. I'm very happy.
So
with it.
warm. So
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
So warm.
Weather's pretty
Nice.
good down here too.
Good.
I don't know. Wait, so 23.
Yeah.
I need to do my fair. I need to do my metric conversion.
Good.
That's right.
I spent a year in Canada. I never quite got the hang of it. Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's-
even know how to
it's-
translate it to Fahrenheit.
Okay, it's 73 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's nice.
Hmm.
What's the weather like where
I haven't left my house today, so I couldn't tell you.
little little cool.
No,
out
that's
here
your, that's
today.
artist hashtag artist life. What are you talking about? Quarantine be damned. Indra can attest. We never left our home.
Let's see. Here it's 64 degrees. A little cooler. Which is that in Celsius? It's about 18. 17.7.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, yeah. But it's very sunny outside, which kind of makes up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, time to add the lights. going back outside. Love you too. Bye.
Bye, Indra.
Yeah.
Indra. Whoops. Throw in a rectangle light, my friends. That's what I want. There we go. So if I throw that there. Let's see, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that at all. Indeed. Oh, look at Ruff looking all excited there. Is she holding a chameleon up right now?
Oh no, she just has her hands.
Oh, okay. I have to ask.
But she could. You never know.
You never know.
Possible. Meanwhile, Tumble's not looking so happy. He's looking sad.
No, no good.
I was just thinking about that. This pilot that I've written is kind of like it's kind of a standalone thing. Like there's not a lot of the continuity I would have developing it all the way. It kind of like gets to the I guess kind of some of the core things.
Well, you're
Kinda like-
setting up the world and the characters less than the overall story, right?
Yeah, so this is like a lot of the core of this pilot is like they're getting into more and more difficult matches, and Tumble's like, hey, I think we're kind of I think we're in over our heads, and I think we're quick. Like I'm out.
Peace.
Ruff is very upset by this.
Of course, and she's gonna have to do a big mission to win him back, kind of deal.
Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing how many rewrites you go through in developing an idea. That's the thing, though. It's like iteration on everything, especially in animation, but in everything is what makes it good. You know, take your
Yeah.
time. Just don't be afraid to throw away garbage stuff you know you don't like, and be honest with yourself too. It's like sometimes I read my work and I have to be like, you know what? This is not helping. As much as I love that I've said this or wrote this, I really should just get rid of it.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, yeah, it's hard. Like, I feel like I've written a really neat scene, but then, like, it doesn't really do anything. And I'm like,
Yeah, it really has to add, and if it isn't adding to it, then you might as well not have it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I also get not willing to let go of ideas you put so much work into. But that's why I also have a big notepad with basically all the ideas I've had to cut from other things. And I'm like, this could be used later.
Totally. You can totally repurpose
Yes.
old bits. Yes.
Reuse and recycle.
Save the planet. Reuse old jokes. Or be like, save those jokes.
Save all jokes, save the planet.
Yes.
I don't think that's how it works. Popcorn towers. Adding, I'm trying to like add more candy and food and like junk related stuff to the buildings to the scene now. Make it more a bit adventure tiny, if you will.
Yes, yes. We got the new HBO Adventure Time series launching soon.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, they're doing like a. No, I guess it's like a continuation. I don't know exactly how it's gonna do, but they're making new Adventure Time episodes on HBO.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I think it looks like it's still, like they haven't. It's not gonna be M-rated or anything now that it's on HBO, but like it's new stuff. I think it may be more like because they dropped the trailer. I think like it looks like the trailer is hard to tell because it has that movie narrator with it where it's like in a world.
Oh, nice.
But it's like it's a BMO story where BMO's gotta like save this space colony.
Sweet.
But like I don't know if it's like is it gonna be like a longer episode or is it gonna be like
Yeah, I
it looks
wonder.
good. Maybe now that it's not like a Cartoon Network thing, they aren't limited to 10-minute episodes.
Well, yeah, they're gonna have a hell of a good budget now.
Yeah.
But smart of them to take it up, because hot damn was that a good show.
Yeah. I'm wondering too, because it is called Distant Lands. I think there's some of the imagery I've seen, and then like the trailer with BMO and the space colony. I wonder if they're gonna do more like interstellar stuff, maybe. It's very interstellar, yeah. Who can say? Yeah, yeah. I mean,
For as long as
I
you
guess
can.
I guess it's Penn Ward's headspace. I guess. I wonder if he's still in charge of it or not. Adventure Time, that is.
I'd assume so, but you never know.
Yeah, I think in some of the later seasons of Adventure Time, like eventually he kind of dipped, and let the other writers do it.
I mean, their show was always produced in a manner where the storyboard artists basically write an episode in storyboard
Yeah.
format, and then they make based off that. So it's always been a very more collaborative idea too, which is something I appreciate.
Yeah, a lot of times you can tell like which board artists were working on which episodes.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the episodes Rebecca Sugar did, who's like the creator of Steven Universe, like has a lot of these very like they usually have songs in them. They usually have a lot of like emotional depth of the characters and these kind of just like quiet, very like expressive moments.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yep, that's her whole deal.
That's what makes her character so endearing, you know?
Yeah, because she did that whole episode, I think, where like the Ice King and Marceline the Vampire Queen like had that like sad past together.
All right.
Well, like basically before the Ice King went crazy, how he like basically raised Marceline
That's
in the
right.
like, post-apocalyptic world,
Mm.
and she had to watch him like slowly lose his mind.
That was messed up. Dementia. There we go. It's starting to look more like a real scene with buildings and stuff.
Oh yeah, got some people living in that popcorn building.
That's right. Some lights going on in there. Starting to look way better now. Welcome to downtown Michigan.
Good. Michigan.
Yeah. Those sugar barons of Rainbowopolis have drained the world of sugar, and this is what the dregs now look like.
Ooh.
Overpopulated, overtaxed, your typical world that we live in today.
I relate with these candy people.
Yes, right. Well, the candy people are like the snobby rich people in this rich world, They control the flow of sugar. In fact,
you controls the sugar, controls the universe.
yeah, exactly. I actually had a line written in one of the first drafts of the script of the character saying that.
Nice.
So like that's why you see the character who's the candy corn, Corningham. He's actually used to be from like a rich sugar baron family, and like he's shunned them and been disowned, and he works in social services, and that's how he met Flynn when he was a kid. And yeah, it's pretty good.
Nice. Ooh, Eric R is back on.
He's back.
Asking what we were
Yeah,
doing.
and
Oh,
some
and Sarah.
Phillips ginger
Hey,
beer.
Sarah.
Lounging in the hammock, watching and listening. Nice. That hammock better be good. Oh, Sarah Passetti. Passetti?
Yeah, she's a good friend and coworker of mine. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm working on some rough and tumble boards right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
them
think
wrestling.
I'm working on for a show that me and both Natalie are working on right now called Unicorn Dick. It's a working title, Unicorn Detective Agency. And Mike's just doing stick figures because that's how he do. And this is final draft for Mike. We try to be supportive. This is where the murder of Mr. Bubble Pops is going to happen. In front of this big sign here. I think I have a video of Mr. Bubble Pops actually. Let's see if I can bring that up for all you folks at home. I don't know why I went full on redneck for that, but I did.
Here's your stream.
Only half. Yeah, there's the sketch of them, but I want to find the actual full piece of artwork of them. I know. Use it. Wow!
Wow. Yeah.
If you want a piece of pizza for the tasty meat, my friend, it's a treat. Something. He's a crazy guy. All you gotta do is get in line. Ah, yeah, good.
Yep.
For some bacon.
Yep.
He's a big pig.
Yep.
You can be a big pig too. Hey! Yeah. Hey man, we're animators. We grew up on Disney. Come on, Mike. Can you feel the love tonight? And that was the O.J. Simpson trial, wasn't it?
Oh no.
Oh no! In a purse. Okay, I'm looking for Mr. Bubble Pops. That's right.
Like, I just saw you put your pen in your mouth, and it's nice to know that I'm not the only one who does that.
Alright, here we go.
Right?
Sometimes it's just the most convenient place.
Right?
So if you guys take a look, this is Mr. Bubble Pops, the guy who's gonna die. He's one of the sugar barons. And as you can see, he's got a little candy cane Kane who also has his own cane. He's also got a little mustache.
Ooh. Oh dang, that's a very looming gum machine.
I'm waiting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the balls in his head were a pain. I actually had to render a 3D globe with a bunch of gumballs in it so I can get the balls in the turnaround looking proper.
Nice.
Can you zoom in?
Because
Jeff?
otherwise it just looks like... I can zoom in here.
Yeah, let's get a little closer look at this. Closer look at them balls.
There's the little candy cane dude. And then, of course, I got the balls up here. All those individual balls had to be drawn separately. Here he is. Look how cute that candy cane is. I like him. And I like his little top hat. I like the little top hat they gave Mr. Bubble Pops on the top of his gumball machine head. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. He gets moited.
Moided. But by who?
That is still a secret. You sound like a cartoon Bane. Scene out pretty soon here. Now we get to all the storyboards. Save that. Love the coattails. The silhouette is neat. Thank you. Feel the love. Nice. They're singing with us in the Twitch chat.
Yes.
That's great. You guys are awesome.
Man, that unicorn knife's looking fierce.
Yeah.
He's pretty pissed.
Has it got like fire on his back?
It's poison vapors, actually.
Oh dang, even more intense.
Right? Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, those are just the thumbnails. I can't wait till you get the full storyboards on them.
I know,
Ooh,
right?
Get them
Yeah.
vapors a flowing.
Oh, yeah.
Damn vapors are
That'll
flowing.
be neat.
Okay. More light. More lights. Oh, this little Bluetooth keyboard I'm using doesn't have a light to tell me when caps lock is on, so I always hit it. It's always on. Almost always on when I go to use it. Okay. Baba Hote.
Ooh, what kind of items you making? Ooh. Are they trying to keep magic under wraps, or look weird? Okay. Ah. Oh, man. Ooh.
Oh, oh. How's that ginger beer, Eric? Empty. Nice. Slam through the ginger beer. Working on your garden with Fredo, or are you just gonna chillax today? And I'll have to wait for that chat to come through, so we'll awkwardly sit here. Aw, thanks, Eric.
Nice.
Eric and I go way back. We've been best friends for a long
How far
time.
back?
Way back. No, deeper, deeper, way deeper. Oh, you want to know more about Unicorn Dick? Well, I don't want to give too much away, but it's basically an Adventure Timey Rick and Morty smashed together. Probably for people about 14 and older. We're trying to keep it clean for the most part, but it'll also have a humor in there for adults. But it's basically about this crazy Adventure Timey style world, but it's all grungy and gross and dirty. And it's kind of a satire on the way the world is now, you know. There's a lot of disparity between the classes, the sugar barons running the sugar world and controlling all the flow of sugar. And then you get the downtrodden people in the underworld, or in this case, downtown Mythigan. And then Unicorn Detective Agency works out of there trying to help people do odd jobs and stuff, while his own history and the mysteries surrounding the disappearance of his mother are always on his mind. But it's going to be a fun, adorable little romp, and we're really looking forward to actually getting this pilot up and running. Mythigan, good. Yeah, you like that, Mythigan? I liked it too. Super deep, Eric says. Yeah. Yard work done for the day. Yard work done yesterday. Shit's growing well. Nice. Ah, I appreciate that, Sarah. Yeah, I've been working on it a long freaking time. But, I mean, that's how it is when it's all producing, right? Perseverance. I do. I do. We all do.
Yep. It's great.
Oh. I love that expression on Tumble's face. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. He's kind of like he has this kind of sad look on his face, and he notices that Ruff is looking at him, and so he's like, "Hey, I'm good."
Hey! I'm
totally
wrestling
not,
here!
I'm totally not masking my sadness.
And Sarah, if you want, you can actually go to twitchpixel.com, and you can, at the very bottom of our page, there's a bunch of posters. You can see a little more about the artwork and the characters and stuff, too.
You know, yeah. Well, I gotta hit him in the field. I just love throwing a little bit of sadness in all of my things.
Right,
All
what
of
you
my
know,
upbeat-
right?
All of my upbeat characters who are all masking a little bit of sadness. Cries.
Well, it is 2 o'clock. Shall we take our second break, guys?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Minute break.
Yeah, so we're gonna take about a 10-minute break here, guys. We'll be back shortly, so feel free to grab yourselves a drink. We're gonna do the same. I want to make sure I don't kill these guys, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
See ya.
Boop.
You're a man.
BRB. it's only a minute.
And we are back. So, for those of you who just joined us, I'm Jeff Salmon. I'm here with Natalie Harvey, Travis Fowler, and Mike Burfree. I'm not sure which one I'm pointing at when I'm doing that. We're here doing art based on all of our cool ideas for cartoons and shows. We're building our pitches. We're producing our own cartoons live with you guys. If you have any questions about what we do, or just about the industry, or just want to talk about our nerdy awesomeness, then let's chat in the chat. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch live at the same time. And yeah, so feel free to ask any of us any questions in our chat, and we will get back to doing our art. Damn it, I get notification you're live and a BRB message. Damn you! That's my brother. Hey Glenn, yes, we're live and we are back. I am also willing to return to the voice of Evil Hidden as an animated 4-villain series. I do it out of spite. Oh man, so we did me and Natalie made a live action show for, oh god, we did it over 4 years. We lived in the set of it in our apartment of an evil villain's lair called 4Villains. It's actually on YouTube. You can still watch it. You can look up 4Villains. The number 4 and the word villains, all one word.
Good.
It's so good. And Eric was slated to do Evil Hidden, and due to complications, we couldn't get his voice in, so we ended up getting another guy named Justin Guthrie, who was amazing. But Evil Hidden was an invisible character, so we always had this actor standing off the camera doing his lines for the invisible character. That was a lot of fun. But I always talked about doing 4Villains as an animated series too, and revamp the idea, and it allows us to do voices from anywhere in the world, so we can all still work together. We can get our whole cast together. It'd be such a good show. But first things first, get one done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like every now and then I get other like random ideas. I'm like, oh man, wouldn't this be a good thing? I'm like, no, I need to finish I need to finish something for once.
Right?
Write it down and go back to it later.
Yeah. Write it down. It's the best you can
God,
do.
I have a Google Keep I use to make all my notes for my story ideas, and I think I added it up last time. It was like 480 different story ideas I just have sitting there. And well, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and have an idea, and I just like jot it down so I can fall back asleep, right? Sometimes I'm opening them up for the next morning, and then like my fingers were so like fumbly on the keyboard, there's just gibberish.
It's like banana, but laser.
But laser.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What?
What is this?
Ah, son of a bitch!
Hey,
You just
did you just come
invented
up
a
with
new
something?
show. Yeah, I'm down with banana butt laser. Well, Adam the Unicorn Dick, actually, that would totally fit in this universe.
So is it a laser banana, or is it
Banana,
a butt banana that shoots
laser.
laser butt?
No, that's bad.
That's a good question, though, Travis. Is it a banana
Is
made
it a
out of
butt laser?
lasers?
What's a butt laser?
I think it's a laser that would shoot from one's butt. That's what I would
Yeah,
assume.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or is it? Or is it just not a physical thing? Is it just like butt laser? You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
But the butt laser brand, it puts secret lasers in all of your objects.
And all of your bananas. And then that leads us to Laser Nana, which is a whole different show. Last time on Laser Nana. Why, you little shit? You get pew, pew, pew.
Quality.
Ooh.
I'm late for my story. Zap, zap, zap. Ruff can tell something's up. He's quizzical.
Ooh.
I'm roughing out this rough drawing. Ooh, yes, I want to see. Let me take a second for the stream to catch up.
Aw. Aw. So cute.
Big old kitty cat.
Aw.
Yeah, it's got that Maine Coon mane.
Maine Coon Maine.
Aw. Cat. What's the cat's name?
Oh.
Aw.
Ah, nice.
We both have regular dude names for our cats. Ours is Edward. But you know you say that anyway. Come on. Once in a while.
Rhonda Chung. Travis? I don't know.
Oh, hey, Rhonda. Hey, it's a me.
It's me, Travis.
Yay.
Also, we are all Travis now.
We are all a collective.
We are Collective Travis.
Whoa.
Oh,
There's a voice. Holy crap.
good robot voice.
Oh, look, it's throat cancer. Kick Phil. Who doesn't want an awesome robot voice, right? Worth it.
I've always wondered what it would be like to try one of those. Yeah, that's right. Fancy robot voice things. Going on Amazon. I lost damn much. I don't even know what what they're called.
Hmm.
Ooh, maybe I think an
I think
electro.
that's just pretty accurate. You can make that assumption.
Electrolarynx, I think. I saw.
That mustache is gross, Travis says Rhonda.
I'm working on it.
It's a sign of the times, kid.
Yeah,
Mustaches
everyone's
are
got
coming back.
mustaches these days. Roaring 20s.
Wish I could disconnect my stream somehow.
Sarah's got my back. It's a good mustache. I think it depends on the lighting.
Well, that's not good. You want a mustache that works the whole purpose.
When the lights are off, it's great. You can use your imagination.
Let your face follow your heart. See, the best thing about most streams isn't the people you're watching, it's the hilarious people in their chat. We should just do a stream where we sit criticizing everybody in our chat and what they're saying to each other. It's gotta be a thing, right? People will go for that.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, actually, I think
Makes sense to me.
I know, like, I think I
Isn't that
remember
one?
looking on Hulu yesterday and seeing there's a show question mark, where Is this a show where you watch celebrities watching current new episodes of shows?
Okay.
And it's like, I guess you watch them. I guess it's like a reaction video. For the
Okay.
celebrities.
But a show.
They're trying to get that internet thing going.
Hmm.
But trying to get those hot crazes. But
I'd hate you if that was an anus too.
on one hand, I scoff, but also I'm like, I don't know. If you give me an actor I like watching something I also like, I'd probably be down for it.
The only thing I've watched recently that I liked, where it's like actors doing weird things, was we went through a bunch of the Bear Grylls like survival, takes them on a survival adventure for like 2 or 3 days with famous stars, and they're pretty awesome.
Nice.
Hit and miss, I guess, honestly, but it's
Yeah, things like that. Yeah, it often depends on who they got.
Yeah.
As a guest star.
Yeah.
and how awkward it gets.
Mm.
Because you can tell how they filmed it too. It's kind of like a game show where the guest comes on unknowing what's going to happen, but they've pre-set up everything for them, you know. And then so you see the stars having to like go across entire cliff gaps on a rope with no safety.
Ooh.
Like it's intense sometimes, right? All right. Control S, everybody. Control S.
Oh yeah.
That's good to save. Did you get a,
Just
did
want
you
to
get-
remind everybody. Control S. Please save your work.
I think I do that like every 2 minutes, maybe. It's just a
Just
habit
by
I
now.
got like a
reflex now?
reflex. Yeah.
Nope. You'll never catch me losing a huge chunk of work. Mm-mm. Never again.
Suddenly
I know with
mid-street.
Harmony
God
you can
damn
get
it!
it to an auto save. Like it asks to save every couple minutes.
Yeah, I have the autosave turned on too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't just do that. I'd probably just keep Control S-ing anyways, even if it was on auto.
I do that as well.
Yeah, I still do.
In fact, I feel weird when I'm working in software that doesn't have, or it only has the autosave feature. So like I'm always hitting Control S anyways. Or when I play a video game that autosaves, it still feels weird. I feel like I should be able to manually save.
Yeah. Or I save like on Ocarina of Time or something like that, and I save like, or any game really, and save like multiple times. I'm just like, wait, did I save it? I can't remember. Wait, save it again just to be sure.
Yeah. Can't save enough. Or can't save too much, I mean to say.
Oh, that's going too fast. Holy crap.
Ooh, what's the so you're working on those magical items. What item is it? What does it do? I'm good with acronyms. Ah. I'm trying to figure out what the end. Cause I'm thinking like the wizard assistant something device
Oh, not bad.
or something.
Hmm.
D for device is always, yeah. D is good for device. Mm-hmm.
What are you? What we got going on over here? Ah, nice. I know the stream's probably lagged behind, but still watching Natalie move in the unicorn across the
Oh,
street.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, the pocket watch tonight kind of looks like a banana from that angle.
I know. It's totally a banana.
Banana. But
Banana laser with a butt laser, or butt laser. You decide. It's like a choose your own adventure stream. Is it butt laser or butt laser?
Wait, what's that from? That sounds very familiar.
Yeah,
Trump
yeah.
history?
Oh, yeah, Epic Battle, yeah, yeah. Okay, I remember now.
Epic Rap Battles of History. So I'm guessing that's like your sword hilt you're working on there, Mike? Is that a sword hilt you're working on
Or are you just happy to see me?
now?
That one.
The technology has not gotten there yet. Oh, nice.
I'm almost roughed out this whole first fight scene. I think I'm only like, just get these commentators doing like these couple different poses. Yeah, I'll have to start working on the next scene at some point.
Roughed out
Great.
or tumbled out?
Ayo. Just a hedge, only once. His joke was so
Yeah,
good he
right.
extended to a new
You've been
point.
punning more than me this entire time. It's been punishing.
Ooh.
You know you win when you make Mike make that noise. Make Mike make that noise.
It's the death rattle of his defeat.
Alright? He makes that same sound when he's defeated in soccer or jogging or any sport really, because we're artists, we're not great at
I
sport.
lost at jogging.
I lost it jogging. I only do competitive jogging. We call it freestyle walking. You get some more candies in here. I think I want to do a wafer building like I had in my original art concept. So I can pull that up so everyone knows what the hell I'm talking about. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like the like a
Oh, I know how to use
another
Instagram.
like another butter building.
Instagram.com. Me. / me. Let's see here. It should be me somewhere. This here. This little bad boy. Oops. Hey, I like my own picture. That's how how arrogant I am, everyone. I'm so
Yes.
full of myself. I
The
like my own
confidence.
pictures. Yeah, but you guys get the idea.
Oh yeah.
You know, I have the wafer building. I was gonna do the fudgesicle building again, but it would stand so tall over everything else in that scene that it would kind of break the skyline up. So I decided against it. But I got the ice cream building in there. I got the croissant in there. I would like to get the bread building at some point. But I kind of this wafer building in the background. I think I want to add to this scene. It stands out, and you can obviously make it look like an actual wafer. And it works for a building because it's kind of a blocky rectangle.
Yes. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
good one.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I can't shake
Oh
it.
no, there's no coming back from that one. Pull that up. Get those. Let's make sure we pull those here.
Keep them in the same place, despite the fact that they appear slid slightly. It's
Getting close.
this is fine.
Everything's fine. We're all fine here now. We're fine.
We're
How are
fine.
you? I'm gonna jump over and show you
I've drawn these two characters in a lot of time.
Oh, she's way behind when I do that. That's not good. Okay, I just wanted to show people a little bit of that. Alright. Got all those building lights in. The background there. Let's take a high resolution screenshot.
How high is it?
As high as you want, depending on your RAM. Oh, I think we all wish we had mini RAMs.
Mm-hmm.
Life has many rams, Ed Boys.
Ross Tractor is up for sale.
There you go. There's the full render. Throw it up on the stream, old big light.
Oh yeah, there you go. You got it.
See, it's coming together. Though I like the line out overlay compared to what I had it before, where I didn't have any outlines. It was just gonna be like pastel colors, but just like kind of that blocky, almost polygony look, where you see the edges based on the shading, not the line work. But I decided to do line work, and I think it works way better, especially with our characters having such thick lines. Well, you have. I mean, you should show some of it actually, because it's. I love that art style, and I think there's still room to make a show with that art style, 100%. Here, and I'll put you up on the big screen. Yeah, well, I put you on the big screen so you get to awkwardly show everybody. Yeah, I love it though. That's another level of complexity, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it can get hard.
I think there's a way to do it. I think what you do is when it's overlapping something else on the scene, you give it a line, you know, just on the outside. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
and like the hair or the wrist there where it kind of goes over top of the belt, you could add a little line there, or like a black line there, or even a darker red line there. That might help, but then you're also going to be having to track all that if you animate it too, right?
Yeah.
And that can be a pain in the ass.
Dude.
However, if you're clever about it, you could use the 3D lighting and normal maps in order to throw on that line and just carve the lines in for when they're overlapping only. But that's a whole. That's yeah.
Yep.
It's out there now. It's out there now. Mike, lover of hard things. Classic Mike. Saving map.
Who Sarah is asking who the character is, Mike, what that character is. Yeah? Oh wait. Get better at drawing this alligator.
Oh, the possum and the alligator team, they're awesome. They're two of my favorites.
Allie the Greater Gator Gibson.
I like how the possum's power is playing possum.
Yeah, yeah. She just passes out and it's like, oh, good, now a chance. And it's like, surprise.
Some fries, motherfucker. Supplies, motherfucker. Bread rise, motherfucker.
I don't have one to contribute.
Motherfucker. That's awesome.
Such a weird looking drawing of this alligator. I'm like, ugh, kind of works though. It'll get there. The stream will catch up in a second. He's very slouched but kind of menacing. I'll find a way to make that work. Because I was like, where are her ears? Oh wait, she doesn't have any ears. I guess technically alligators do have ears, but I mean, like, I'm not gonna draw them.
Yeah.
But they don't have like the floppy, squishy parts like we do on the outside. Yeah, it's like They just have the holes, I think. If they had earlobes and stuff. Oh yeah, they had the little dragon, little fin things. That'd be cool. Ooh, I need to sit down and practice drawing this alligator. I am not used to drawing. I'm used to drawing these little hedgehog faces. Not these long gator snouts. Ooh. Watching renders written. So exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, here's the behind their eye. Oh, interesting. Oh, I never knew about that. Behind their eyes on the top of their heads. That's fascinating. Yeah. I know. I need to look at a picture of these alligators' ears.
Who knew?
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's almost, they almost look like tear ducts, but that's where the ears are. Neat. But alligators don't have no tears because they don't have no toothbrush or something.
Say that again, Jeff?
Why are you cutting out there?
Aw.
My ears are drowned out by my tears. Tears into the, there's a tear in my ear.
As long as there's no tear in your beer.
So you got cold keys?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Mm.
It was. You're still kind of chomping out, yeah.
Cutting out pretty bad there, Jeff. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. Yeah, that'd do it. What? My words are too big. My words are too big. Oh, that's why, because my, Someone hand me a dictionary, my words are too big. It turns out my font size was at 160. I love the contrast of personalities between Priscilla Possum and Allie the Greater Gator Gibson, because Allie's Allie the Greater Gator Gibson.
Wow.
I am personally terrible at tongue twisters and can't talk fast, but that is the name I have chosen.
Spot on, man. That was spot on.
But yeah, Allie the Greater Gator Gibson is very, very intimidating, and then Priscilla Possum It's a very good name. And it's one of those things. It's weird calling her just like Allie or like Allie Gibson.
Yeah.
Oh. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. And it's like also it's like after watching a whole bunch of wrestling, that's kind of the way it is. They have like these monikers, and the commentators always try their best to like have as much like say as much of it as often as possible. Be like, oh, the phenomenal AJ Styles has just leapt through the blah blah blah, and like the AJ Styles is very good. One of the only male wrestlers who doesn't put a whole bunch of grease and oil in his hair. But yeah, just like, oh, the phenomenal, yeah, or like the glorious Bobby Roode, or the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Yeah. I'm always taken aback when I remember that these aren't their real names. I'm like, wait, his name isn't really Braun Strowman? I thought it was his real name. On his birth certificate. Just like AJ Styles. Yes. Yes. The middle name is... Anyways. Yeah, Ronnie. Andre T. Giant. Oh, ain't that just the way? Ooh, look at that nice purple portal.
I do not.
But neat, but laser. Wow.
Are we? Because I'm not.
Checkerboard. Ah yes, all the boats with their magic portholes. I haven't been on any large boats. Do they really have like like they do in the cartoons where they have the porthole that's like either on the right on the surface of the water or below? Because I'm also just like, that seems like a hazard. That seems. Yes, that's true. I'm always just like, maybe I can just accidentally move a sofa and accidentally cause a boat to sink from knocking it into this portal. But no, yes. Yes. It's like, I want you to go in and take down that ship. You just swim to the boat, open the window. Oh dang, yeah, it's 6 o'clock for me already.
Yeah.
Time flies. Yes, of course.
Bye.
Bye bye.